So NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah, he's one of our favorites. I think he is a future NFL GM if he chooses to be, but he's phenomenal in the media. I think he's great in informing the masses of what's going on in the NFL draft process. Also, he played quarterback at Appalachian State back in the day. Is great. So he went to the Twitter machine last night and he put out his dream Vikings mock draft. So the first 3 picks, and he selected 22 Justin Jefferson, wide receiver out of LSU, 25 AJ Terrell, cornerback out of Clemson, as well as 58 Robert Hunt, guard from Louisiana, not LSU. Louisiana. So just wanted to pick through these picks today. Again, respect, love Daniel Jeremiah's opinion. So we're going to get into this. So 22 overall, Justin Jefferson. We just did a video on him earlier, full profile. Go check that out on the channel. Wide receiver from LSU, 6'1", 202. Had a redonkulous junior season working out of the slot in Joe Brady's offense, working with Joe Burrow. 111 catches, 1,540 yards receiving, as well as 18 touchdowns. Monstrous season. Decided to come out as a junior, ran a 4.43 40, as well as had a 37.5-inch vert. Downside, I think he's going to be purely a slot guy in the NFL. Didn't fare very well outside his sophomore year at LSU. And the question is with the Vikings, how does this fit stylistically? Thielen is so phenomenal from the slot, but also I think Thielen could operate outside extremely well with Jefferson potentially work from the slot. But also downside, the Vikings probably aren't going to run a lot of 3 wide, probably not going to roll out a lot of 11 personnel with a lot of 2 tight end sets, a lot of run heavy offense with Kubiak and Zimmer going forward. But, I think he is an extremely talented player. I think he is in that nice little second strata of wide receivers where it's Judy, Judith escaped. CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Laviska Shenault, Henry Ruggs, Denzel Mims, etc. I put Justin Jefferson in that second class category as well. But given our druthers and given that he is pigeonholed being a slot guy, maybe go a different direction. Like say if Higgins or Mims, he's on the board at this point. Like I'd be hard pressed to believe that in this deep of wide receiver class, that 6 receivers will be off the board before 22, and Jefferson would be the only one left. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at this pick either. I think the kid is supremely talented. I think you saw what he can do in a sophisticated offense last year. So it would be really nice to see at a very big position of need. 25. DJ went with AJ Terrell, cornerback out of Clemson, 6'2", $195. Does need to add a little bit of weight. Junior from Clemson, just a long corner, ran a 4.42 40 at the combine, as well as brawn jumped in the 91st percentile. So kid is fast as well as explosive. It's nice to see. Played in 38 games for the Tigers, 6 picks, 3.5 sacks, 13 passes broken up during his time there. Got destroyed in the national title game by the aforementioned LSU Tigers, notably Jamar Chase, who is probably going to be a top 10, if not top 5 pick next year. Just phenomenal. But a lot of people got destroyed by Jamar Chase. So don't let that leave a sour taste in your mouth. I think AJ Terrell is a very solid player. I think if you combine the best traits of a Xavier Rhodes and a Trey Waynes, he's got length, he's got speed, he's got fluidity, does need to get a little bit more belt buckle to belt buckle experience to him. But I think if the Vikings are moving towards more of a man zone or a zone hybrid sort of defense, I think AJ Terrell will be a really solid pickup here. And I do put him there's a clear stratus, with the cornerbacks as well, where it's Jeff Okudah, where it's CJ Anderson. And then I would put Terrell in that second tier of cornerbacks with with Dantzler, with Jalen Johnson, with Bryce Hall, etc. Or with the LSU. Name escapes me, but the LSU cornerback, of course, DBU. We know what's going on. So third pick, 58 overall, second round pick for the Vikings. DJ went with Robert Hunt, guard from Louisiana. Now, I'm not familiar with this man. I've heard about him a little bit. It's every single year there's this small school offensive lineman that's just going to come in a mall. You look at who was it? Oh, Titus Howard last year from Alabama State. Or Southern Alabama, one of the two. And then you look at, remember Forrest Lamp from Western Kentucky? Yeah, it seems like every year there's just this small school former tackle that's going to kick inside and just maul, right? And Robert Hunt is this year version, 6'5", 322, a redshirt junior out of Louisiana. Again, Louisiana, not LSU. Was their right tackle, but of course in the NFL projects to kick inside. He's a little bit like Oli Udoh, but if Oli Udoh was the nastiest mofo on earth, I mean, that's Robert Hunt right now. Put up an 87.1 PFF grade, only allowed 1 sack working at right tackle, but also only played 412 snaps, missed some time due to injury. Shouldn't be a big deal. Character red flag, was suspended from the team, had in 2017, had a felony theft charge that got dropped and reduced, but has been a model citizen ever since, so that's nice. First things first, just looking at the dude, he legit looks like Larry Allen coming out of Sonoma State, just like a full-on, built like a refrigerator. I mean, just come on, baby. Come on. Just man-sized power and nasty. Has an NFL anchor for days and will, from day one, won't have a problem working in the trenches against a man-sized defensive interior lineman as well. I mean, would make a really nice Bash Brothers combination with Drew Samia. Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped on Hunt the more I scratch this kid's lotto ticket. But you look at the 3 picks that DJ gave the Vikings. All 3 will be potential day 1 starters with Jefferson, Terrell, as well as Hunt. All 3 positions of need addressed at the top of the draft. Then you got 9 more picks the rest of the way. Baby, you got Stu going. As well as, to critique, I don't like coming away from this draft without one of the top 6 tackles. I think that there's a clear strata. There's a clear difference between the top 6 guys and everyone trickling down. You could put Ezra Cleveland up there as like the 7th tackle, but also I think initially he's going to start inside for his NFL career. But just in terms of coming away with a wide receiver, cornerback, offensive lineman, it's really nice. I think the Vikings are very #blessed to have a lot of picks this year, as well as the draft is very talent-rich at positions of need, positions indeed. And I do like what DJ did here with the Vikings. But your thoughts, Daniel Jeremiah's perfect dream draft for the Minnesota Vikings, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe, Daily Vikings Takes. You want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. Plus, noon today, as well as noon every single day this week, noon Central Time. Nailed it. We're going to be doing a live stream, Q&A. We'll do some mock drafts. We'll do all those things. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know that everyone's in quarantine right now, but a little bit something to cheer up your day. It's going to be a good time. So check that out. Give us a follow on social media as well. But till next time, Skull Production.